So, story time. And this is gonna sound like weird, but about like a year ago, right? I don't know what it was, but like I remember just like one day, like I was having like such bad like stomach problems, like gut wrenching stomach problems, like no bullshit. Like I thought I was literally dying. Like my intestines felt like they were like crushing themselves. And I didn't know what was going on. So I like called into work for like 2 days or whatever because I couldn't take it anymore. I literally thought I was dying. I was gonna go to the hospital, but I was like, nah, let me just make a doctor's appointment because it's not like super bad. Oh, and by the way, like I just could not eat anything. Like I'd eat something and I'd literally throw it up, guys. Like I thought I was dying. So fast forward, right, like a day or two. I go I made myself a doctor's appointment. I go to the doctors and I tell them, what's wrong with me and all this stuff. And they're like, all right, we'll take some x-rays. We'll get a look at you and get an x-ray of your intestines and things like that. I do the x-ray, yada, yada, yada. They take me to a waiting room almost, or no, like when they put you into the room, they're like, all right, well, the doctor will be with you in a second. And like that second turns into a fucking hour. Yeah, it was one of those seconds. And I'm just sitting there chilling. I was about to fucking take a nap. I was wearing a sweater. Like I had put my hoodie on. I was chilling. Low key, like those rooms when it's quiet are pretty like nice if you think about it. Like imagine just being there chilling with some friends. Kind of poggers. Anyways, the doctor comes in. Oh, dude. The doctor comes in. He said, he goes, so, we gotta talk. That's literally what he said. I'm like, okay. What the fuck we gotta talk about? And the reason why I was having such bad pains was because I was full of shit. Literally. No bullshit. I was full of shit. That's what he told me. The x-ray showed that my intestines were full to the max of shit. Now, granted, I mean, like it made sense because like I was constipated. I couldn't shit. And like I literally couldn't eat anything I was eating. I had to throw up. But he said my intestines were full to the max of shit. He showed me an x-ray of intestines like that weren't full of shit. He didn't say shit. He said soot. Like, I guess that's doctor fucking term for shit. He said soot. He said you were full to the brink of soot. Like, it kind of made me want to laugh, but like, it was a serious moment, so I couldn't laugh. Yeah, like, but yeah, I had that pain, and he told me that I was full of shit. Like, it was so funny, like when you actually think of it, because people always say that, oh man, you're full of shit. I was actually full of shit. But he showed me the x-ray of an intestine with like that, how your intestine is supposed to look. That shit looked clear. It looked good. That shit looked healthy. He showed me a picture of mine. It looked like a 3-year-old drew with crayon all over the fucking place. It looked like someone just colored in my intestines with a fucking black marker, dude. Oh my god. So he's like, so I really was a shitty patient. Yeah, I was a pretty shitty patient. Yeah, I was full of shit, guys. Literally full of shit. That was a shitty story. Yeah, so pretty much he's like your intestines are full of soot, and he's like, how many times are you going a week? Me being fucking like constipated, I was like, bro, like I haven't even gone at all this week. It was like fucking like Friday already when I went. I know it sounds like so bad, but I just couldn't. Like I don't even know like how it ended up happening. I don't know, maybe I was just eating like too many days, or I don't know what the fuck, but that ended up happening. And he was like, well, on the bright side, he's like, it's not the biggest thing, but we do have to fix this now because it could cause like, future internal damage or some shit like that. He's like, but on the bright side, he's like, you can literally lose 5 pounds by the end of this weekend. He gave me like some like strong ass like medicine or some shit. It was like a pill. I ended up going to CVS to get it. He said I had over 5 pounds of shit in my intestines. 5 pounds. Yeah, I could actually make weight, coach. It's like I was kind of wondering, how I went up in weight a little bit. I mean, I was not eating that bad. I was like, damn, I just gained 5 pounds out of the blue. And he was like joking me. He's like, man, I wish I could lose 5 pounds in a weekend like how you are. I was like, so you want to be full of shit too? It's like, oh, dude. But yeah, he gives me that medicine. Oh my god, guys, holy shit, literally, holy shit. I took that medicine within an hour. Like it was, oh, guys, like my toilet, like it looked like I threw a bucket of brown paint on that motherfucker. That shit was terrible. Like you ever like notice in the movies how like in some like the like the dumb movies or whatever, like the very like quirky movies, how like they get like scenes where people are just like blowing up a toilet or something like that and just making all these like sound effects and stuff. You're like, what the hell? Yeah, that shit was like real life for me. It was it was the most like I've ever gone. Like it sounds pretty disgusting, but like it's just it was the most I've ever gone.